In this video, I will be giving a brief introduction into what a natal birth chart is. I've included the image of a random birth chart just to give you an idea of what one looks like. And so what exactly is a natal birth chart conveying? Well, a natal birth chart is a type of snapshot or picture of the sky at the moment that you were born. It shows a map of the positions of the sun and the moon and planets as they were at that moment. And each of these, as I will explain as we go on in this series, represents a different facet of your being. And each birth chart is unique. No two birth charts in history have ever been or ever will be the same. And this chart is like a detailed soul map, which shows your strengths, your gifts, the areas you are still working on and growing into. It tells a story about who you are, both on a personal and soul level. It's a type of tool for self-discovery. It can help you to learn more about your own spiritual gifts, what soul lessons you may be having, your innate abilities, and it's a unique spiritual blueprint. And it provides a map of that kind of gives insights into your personality, your strengths, and some challenges and potential areas of growth that you may be facing. It can reveal some important themes and lessons that your soul may be encountering in this lifetime going forward. In order to obtain your own natal birth chart so that you can find out your own personal placements, you will need to go to a website where you will be able to get a copy of your chart. Now, I've listed a few of the main websites where you can go and draw up a chart, and these include astro.com, astrocharts.com, and astroseek.com. So when you go to one of the websites that I just mentioned, in order to draw up your natal chart, there are a few things that you will need to have in order to be able to do this. And these are, of course, your date of birth, your place of birth, and your time of birth. So you may ask, what can I do if I don't have my exact time of birth? Well, first off, there's a couple of things you can do to try to find out what your time of birth is. For one thing, you can try to ask any relatives that might have been present at the time of your birth, and they might have insight into that. Or else you can try to obtain a copy of the birth certificate that is issued by the hospital that you were born in. Because oftentimes the city's birth chart, that's your official birth certificate, they don't necessarily have the time of birth on it. However, sometimes the hospital birth certificates do, so it might be useful to try to find that or obtain that. And if you still cannot find your time of birth, when you draw up your chart, you can just set the time of birth to 12 noon, which would give a medium time of the day for the chart. Now, you can still discern a lot of information, so don't worry if you don't have that exact time. You'll be able to see what sign your planets fall in and the aspects that these planets make to each other, and that can give you a lot of information. However, it still would be very good to try to obtain your birth time, because without that, you won't be able to determine your ascendant or what sign is going to be sitting on each house in your chart. You just can't do, because the ascendant is based on your exact time of birth. So anyhow, I hope that you will be able to obtain your exact birth time. And I look forward to the next video where I will begin to talk about the various signs.